Howdy YouTube, my name's Ethanra, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So this is going to be a very special Union Pets video. Yeah, I know, Union Pets, again. But what can I say, it's my favorite thing to do. Well, it will be till I hop on to story mode, but this is going to be a very special video, so I'm going to try to keep it as screw-up free as possible. So I'm going to talk a little slower. There might even be a few more awkward silences, just to make sure I don't trip over my words or anything like that, because I'm trying to run into somebody who's not in the same party as me. So it's probably going to take a couple of tries. It might not happen at all, but I'm just going to search around for them for 5-10 minutes, maybe more, because we've all established how bad my luck is. So naturally, I would run into the person right before I quit. Or more accurately, when I do quit, if I had just ran one more time, that is when we would have met. But to keep it simple, I am searching for somebody. Unfortunately, even though I will do call outs and stuff like this, I can't really afford to wait. I'm kind of on a time crunch here. Alright, that's close enough. Okay, Fat Bandits. I think they're going to be near the, yeah, I'll say near the little tunnel thing. The, Cave of Wonders. I think there might even be some down there. Red Bandit? Yeah, here we go. Oh, I might be wrong. Maybe this isn't... Oh, wait, no, I think I spoke too soon. Yeah, I don't think this is the Cave of Wonders, because I think we're supposed to be getting that as a story mode later. But when I said tunnel, I was absolutely talking about this. So, okay, I already messed up, but thankfully that one isn't, you know, video-destroyingly bad. Gee, I wonder who this could be. But yeah, again, sorry for the awkward silences. It's just I really don't want to mess this video up. I kind of already told you what's going on. I'm going to try to run into a friend who's not in my party. And by all, you know... Okay, hold on. I got to slow down. I'm already messing up. Okay, so as I was saying, from a scientific perspective, we should be able to meet up because we are in the same union. We're just not in the same party. So with that in mind, it is entirely possible to run into this person, but it will be completely and utterly random if it actually happens. So you can consider this my search for light, if you will. And all the more reason why I can't really play around with this thing. Got places to be, persons to meet. I was going to let that go, but you know, I said persons just because it sounds better, but no, I'm only looking for one person today. You know who you are. And in the off chance I actually get killed, I'm going to go ahead and use that Nova once I do some buffing. I won't even say it. You guys know how I feel about that, so not going to say it. Oh yes, I should probably say this too. I'm going to probably make a video of me getting the Sleeping Lion to level 35 first. Then shortly after that, I'll probably start on the story mode, and that's because you know, it's gonna be easy enough already. But just for the sake of having it done, I'd rather just go ahead and level it up all the way. Well, it won't be all the way. I think it can go to like 35.6, but you feel me. Get it to 35 at the bare minimum. Okay, gonna jump in again. And I know I kind of messed up my own rule there, but I figure the more we jump in and out will actually make it a bit more likely to run into the light. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Ah, crap it. Of course I would forget to do that. Well, I guess I better fix it now before it gets out of control. Sorry about that. All it does is really prove my point, at least, so you guys know I'm not just complaining just for the sake of complaining. I try to make the video perfect, and I forget one of the most obvious things to do: set your notifications to silence. But again, wasn't record destroying, wasn't like my ringtone or nothing went off, but still, I hate... No, let me calm down. Not gonna do it. Not gonna get completely ticked off. Oh man, it's almost like trying to fight back a burp or roar or something. Probably shouldn't have done that, but then again, it's just hocus pocus that's going to show up. It's not like it's going to be a surprise or anything. So I already know what to expect. Unfortunately, it didn't even matter because we didn't kill it in time, because of course we wouldn't. But again, that's not enough to make me mad. Nice try, game. Nice try. But you gotta try harder than that. Ah, stupid walls. My arch enemy. Oh. And again, sorry I'm not talking a lot. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this one as screw-up free as possible, even though I've already got strike 2. But in addition to that, there's really nothing interesting to say because it's hocus pocus. It's always going to be hocus pocus, and that is so boring. Like, I guarantee that he's going to show up as the weekend boss, weekly raid boss, whatever. Because I think he already did, unless I'm thinking of a different event he might have cropped up in. But my point remains the same. It's always him, and that is so boring to fight him all the time. So I'm going to use one of these, then try to pick Show Up, or Shoe, not sure how you pronounce that exactly. Probably Shoe. Well, at the very least, is not, is more unique than, say, Sora, or Roxas, or Riku, or D-Mix, or one of the other easily recognizable names in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. So, I'm cool with that. Hattie. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, my bad. I thought that said shoe. That says snow. Or sna. I don't know how to say that name. But my point remains, at least it's unique. Hopefully it's not nothing, vulgar. Because that'll make me feel bad for saying it, even though I don't know what it is exactly. And also, I apologize for saying the name wrong. I was way too distracted by the hair. Because it looked like ears, like rabbit ears for a second. I was like, what the heck is going on there? But, looking closer, you see it's just their hair. And I hate to say it, but if Esno over there gets to like 9, I'm probably not going to bother trying to pick them up because we're wasting more time trying to pick them up versus bringing this boss down. because the faster we bring the boss down, the less likely they'll be getting knocked out. And apparently they don't get that because they're just wasting their Keyblade attacks instead of just holding on to them so they don't die, you know? Yeah, and see, this time I have no choice but to use mine because if I keep skipping my Hainer, Pence, and Olette medal, uh, I'm not sure if this Hocus Pocus can do it because I've been one-shotted by a Hocus Pocus before. So it wouldn't surprise me if it happens again. And I guess they're giving up on him. I know I was going to say, I said I'd wait until he gets to 9, but like I said, he wasn't holding on to his medal so he wouldn't be attacked. So unfortunately can't really do anything about that. They used some jewels to come back though. I wouldn't have done that, but speaking of which, I'm going to have to leave this party afterwards because I'm still searching for the light. Chances are I'm not going to find them this one time, so chances are you're going to see my search continue for another video or two. They just never learn. I'm hoping they're new to the game because of the Keyblade they're using. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, what are you talking about, man? You mess up like 5 times in just one video in the first 2 minutes. Yes, I know. I'm terrible. But like I mentioned earlier, if I notice what's going on, it becomes that much more easy for me to, you know, find a solution instead of just being thrown into the dark. Like, Esno should recognize by now the more they get hit, or rather, they only get hit when they attack with the Keyblade. Once their turn is over, they're going to die. That's essentially what happens here. And their attacks, I don't think, are really doing anything. So there's no reason for them to just be throwing their attacks out like that when it's not doing anything. You might as well just hold on to them so you don't die, so you don't waste any more jewels. You see what I'm saying? And sluicing, alright, that's what happens when I talk too fast. In situations like that, I can recognize the problem and give a solution. In situations like that, I'm not a complete screw-up. So yes, I mess up a lot, but that's usually only because I'm not paying attention to what's going on, or I straight up don't know what's going on. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to down this thing before his timer runs out. Because unfortunately, this group has already eaten up enough of my time. Eaten up, even. Ah, dang it, there's not enough. Alright, I'll get him. There. I was hoping they were doing just a little bit more damage, but I think all of them have like tier 1 or 2 Keyblades. Yeah, see how much damage that did? Okay, now I can finish them off. Or finish it off. Whatever. And yeah, just because of this one fight, this video took longer than I thought. I could have been in like 2 or 3 different parties by now. Curse you, Hocus Pocus. Also doesn't help, most of them are using like magic-oriented Keyblades anyway. Well, there is one tier 3 Keyblade right there. Kenneth has it. Still, can't afford to stick around in this party, which is too bad. Usually I like being around the low levels just to see how they handle situations. But keep that in mind if you ever start this game in the future. If your Keyblade attacks are doing nothing to the boss, literally 1 damage, it's best for you to save your Keyblade attacks so you don't get dead, and also for you to actually use them to revive people, because at least then that will extend your lifetime and less likely chance that you will get squashed flat. Alright, let's see. Okay, they made some progress. Oh. But yeah, just to hammer it in just a bit more, because I don't think I was clear enough. When your attacks are doing 1 damage, and there's literally no way for you to do any more damage than 1, and I don't mean like, oh look, you said only if my attacks do 1 damage, but now I'm doing 5. No, come on, be serious. If your attacks are doing nothing, don't attack at all. Just wait for people to go down and use your turn to revive them. That way people with actual damaging medals can focus on damaging the boss, and you play the pseudo medic. You will be more useful in general doing that. And hopefully, for being a team player, your teammates are more likely to pick you up when you go down. So you see, it helps everybody. But that's just my 2 cents, so up to you whether you take it or not. And like I said, I do make a lot of completely stupid mistakes, but I myself am not stupid. I speak bad English. I don't pay attention. Got ADHD, all that good stuff. But I myself, I am not an idiot. I just do idiotic stuff. And I wish I could prove that to you by showing you some of the other games I played and my problem-solving skills, but unfortunately, you really haven't seen it up until that point back there with the S&O going down like that. And I also got to be careful with words I use because I know the more immature audience will take advantage of that, but I digress. That's also what I brought up earlier, and I think my last video where I said, you know what I mean when so-and-so went down a lot, and then I was like, you know, don't comment on that, ain't trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to be funny. I don't really like that kind of humor because it's overdone to the point where people just think, oh, if I say D, D, P, B, and A, then it's funny. No, it's not. It has to be used cleverly to be funny. Like there's this guy named Tennings. He played a game called The Quest of Robin Hood, or Robin Hood's Quest, sorry. It was the worst games you've never played, number 6. And he actually makes a dirty joke where he says, and it's, you have to go see it for yourself to try to understand what I'm saying if you care enough, but essentially what he said was, Robin Hood gets on his knees and smiles like a donut. Now, if you just listen to that, it probably just sounds funny just because, but if you really think about it, that's a dirty joke he was making, but it was a clever dirty joke. So when it comes like that, it's actually funny to me versus vulgar exposition, and then that's supposed to be funny. No, it doesn't work that way. Not to me anyway. Now Skull's doing his magic again, I see. Makes me wonder, is Skull's abilities like psychic, or is he just bending reality just because he can? Well, then again, there are some psychics that are so powerful they can bend reality, so who knows, maybe Skull is psychic. At the very least, he likes to do things like levitate and be in places he ought not to be, like off a cliff, but still floating there. Actually, no, it's not even floating. It's hard to say. It's not even levitating, because, you know, when you're floating or levitating, you're still bobbing up and down a little bit. Skull doesn't even do that. He's like he's standing right there on solid ground. But I don't need to tell you all this. You've seen it. You've seen how wonky Skull can be. I don't know how long this video's been going on either. Like I said, I don't want this to be too long, but we'll see. I'm gonna end this video soon and then try one more time, see what happens. And if it doesn't happen then I'll probably make one more video after this. Sorry, hiccups. I'll make one more video after this, try to make it, you know, screw up free. At least I know for a fact now that the sound is off, or, you know, notification sound is off. So I'll probably make one more after this before I, you know, give up and try again some other time. But yeah, I kind of figured it would be that way, so it's fine. I don't think, you know, this video was too bad, aside from like the 2 or 3 mistakes I made. 4 or 5, I actually lost count. I know the not turning your notification sound off when that should have been one of the first things you did before starting recording was the worst one. But Hocus Pocus here is about to bite the dust, so we can try one last time after this. All right. Yes, yeah. Oh, 777. What are the odds of that? Okay, quit. Try one more time. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Kind of what I do with everything in life, really. Is Amanda the only one here? Like I was about to say. But I know where they are at least. Oh, I say that, then go the wrong direction. I was expecting like a shenanigan or something to, well, I guess it doesn't matter now. Yeah, I was about to say, I was expecting like a shenanigan to fight so we can make the boss show up, but someone else already took care of it. But yeah, this will be the last time. Unfortunately, the light isn't here, so I'll have to continue my search in the next video. And Nova. And as you could probably have noticed a little bit ago, or maybe in this video, I don't know. The point is, I'm sure you probably noticed by now, my Nova is a little bit stronger because I managed to infuse the Halloween medals to create the red version, or power version. It has Sora, Donald, and Goofy in it with their Halloween outfits on. And I was able to fully guilt it. So that's mostly where that boost came from. If I can get to 150, then I'd be also satisfied. That's a pretty good number to stop. Like 141 is just a number I like in general, as I've already mentioned. But 150, on the other hand, that's a really good stopping place. Not to like be at forever, but that'd be a perfect place to be content with as far as your Nova level is concerned. Oh, look, Skull's on my head. Look at him. Oh, did you see that? Oh, man, I wish I had noticed sooner. Oh, I could have used that more. But yeah, see, what Skull did right there, that's something he did in that one video I mentioned, the guard, I'm so excited. Where I mentioned he fought I even forgot the Heartless's name. The armor thing, the guard armor, I think is what it's called. That thing is when Skull did it for the very first time. And of course, when he did it, I didn't notice till it was almost too late. But at least you all got to see it a little bit right there at the end. You can just go back and look again to enjoy it some more. But of course, I would fail to notice it when he does it. Ah, man. But anyway, I couldn't find the light, so I'm going to continue the search in the next video. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you around. Skull, you little scamp.